Hi, I'm Reagan Cox. This is Maui, my emotional support cat, and I was at Daybreak for about a year and a half. I'm getting a major in social work and a minor in criminal justice. I hope to become a social worker and help children and families and everything, because that's something I feel very strongly about, is making sure other people are happy. Originally, my freshman year, I would smoke just about every day. I'd smoke before school, after school, during lunch, anytime I could. Started going through my grandparents' painkillers, and I ended up taking their painkillers such as morphines and hydros and oxys during school, at school. Same thing I was doing with smoking, just flipped it to painkillers. My grades were horrible my sophomore year, horrible. And I used to play volleyball, school volleyball, club volleyball, and sand volleyball, and I completely dropped that. So honestly, when I think back to it now, it pretty much sucks and it hurts my heart that I did all that and I threw away that much of something that I loved for something that was only a short-term effect. So that's what led me to going inpatient up until then. Obviously, being the teenager that you are, you're I'm not doing any of that. I don't need to go there. But in reality, when I look back at it now, I needed that. I needed inpatient, 100%. Daybreak pretty much changed my life. It kept me busy, number one. Number two, it kept me from relapsing, because I was constantly there. I was constantly learning the difference between right and wrong. But the fact that they I know that they love me, they truly do, and that they want to make sure that I get the best in life, that's the thing that makes me so happy. And that's what I really took out of Daybreak. Throughout Daybreak, about I want to say 3 months in, I actually relapsed. And I ended up telling Lindsay because I felt so guilty. And then Lindsay's okay, well, I feel you need to stay in here longer. And I was but knowing that was the right thing to do, was staying in Daybreak longer. And she helped me really figure out why I relapsed, what was the reasoning behind it. And so when I did graduate, it just felt so good. It felt so amazing to be able to know I'm clean, I'm gonna stay clean. I trust myself. I feel comfortable enough to leave this environment knowing I'm gonna be okay by myself. They're the reason why I'm probably here today, because if I wasn't in Daybreak when I got out of inpatient, then I probably would have relapsed. And if I would have relapsed, then who knows if I would have OD'd, if I would have woken up from that OD, if I would have been saved, if I would have just died straight out. That is always a possibility. If I didn't have Daybreak as my comfort system and my support, then I honestly don't know where I'd be today. I wanted to volunteer for the Royal Closet, but Catherine turned it into an internship. They allowed me that opportunity, which is so cool. How would you expect an inpatient facility to give you such a big opportunity? It's I don't know, it just totally put my life back on track. It helped me move forward with everything, and that's what I really liked. What's next for me is finishing out college, not relapsing, staying sober still, and becoming a social worker. I love Daybreak. I really do, because Daybreak has helped me so much. I don't think I'd be at Eastern right now if it wasn't for Daybreak. I don't think that I'd even be trying in school right now. So it just makes me really happy.